taboo. So I said what I'm about to say years ago, and I'm gonna say it again because now it's coming out, and people are really bringing proof. Now they're not just talking about it. I've told y'all that all the kingdoms of this plane were melanated. There were no such thing as these light Chinese people, these light Japanese people, these light, any light thing. There were light complected melanated people, but if you look at it, you could tell we're Negroes. You could tell we're colored. But there was no such thing as people with no pigment in their flesh. There was no such thing as that. Now it's coming out that all the kingdoms, all the kings and all these countries and everything, they were all melanated. And they sat there and just painted their faces on every damn thing they could find and tried to steal our history and say it was them. I've been telling y'all this shit. And you gotta understand that there's different melanated families on this planet. It was all these wars that they're telling you about that they saying they was involved in, they were not involved in. It was more on more wars. That's what it was. I mean, if you really sit back and think, right? Look at all the different melanated races on the plane. These people know who is who and what is what. Africans know we not African. The thing is, the reason why Africans today are saying, oh yeah, brother, come home, all that dumbass shit, because they want parts of what's about to take place. They want to be involved in it. They want parts. You know what I'm saying? We all the same. No. We not. I could stand next to one and you could clearly see the difference between me. And then you can have a sister, a copper colored sister standing next to an African. The bone structure is different. Everything is different. We are a peculiar people. We're different than any other race. We're different. That's why I read what I read last night. That's why I put that out there. Just so people would know this is what's going on. They don't want you to know that we are the ones that literally came out the earth. That's why I said, I tell people about the flesh pits of Texas and our DNA match with it. That's why I do all the, like, say and tell the stuff I tell, because if I don't, you ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know. We were the ones that the earth birthed. The one they call Negro, African American, all that bullshit. We're the one that this landmass birthed. We're the ones that have the eternal life. Everybody don't have that. That's why you keep hearing people saying it's all about us. It is. It really is. It really is. There were people created before us, but we were the perfection. This is why we do stuff greater than other races. And I mean, you know, of course they're going to get mad and say, no, you're lying, do not this. But then all you do is just pay the fuck attention. Your eyes don't lie. Your ears don't lie. Your senses don't lie. A motherfucker mouth will lie. But your eyes and shit, they don't lie. Who dominating every goddamn sport right now? And you gotta see, and you use common sense. If we're dominating every sport, right? Then that means we're faster, we're stronger, we're pretty much made way better than anybody. If we are capable of doing things that they can't do. Right? Okay, that's one thing. When you see lawyers, black lawyers come in, what do they do to them? They railroad them. when you see black guys being bank with them people that invest money, you know, do all these different things and stuff, what they do, they railroad them. Because they already know, they not dumb. They know what the fuck we are. They know they can't compete with us. They know they can't. They know exactly what they can and cannot do. They ain't stupid, but they'll sit there and tell you this fucking lie and have you thinking that we all the same. You could take an average little black boy or a Negro child and put him up against a little average little white boy, and he will knock his ass the fuck out quick. Put him up against any other child. That black child will knock that other race the fuck out. If either one of them was not trained, I gotta do the thing. If either one of them was not trained, right? That child, I gotta move my camera because you know, these motherfucking cops out here be tripping. My bad. So either one of that child, right, was not trained at all. That black child would whoop their ass, and y'all know it. Y'all know it. And Witchcom will tell you that shit straight out. What's that old guy name? I think he run PVC. He a boxing promoter. Ed Heron. I forgot his name. The old guy. Witchcom was under him. Crawford was on. I think he still is under him. But whatever, him. He told Eddie Hearn to not, if he get a good white fighter, to not let that fighter fight any black fighter. And Eddie Hearn asked him why, and he said because if you go into a black neighborhood and tell any little black boy you see to throw a jab, he said what you'll notice is that little boy will throw the best jab you ever seen with no training. He said then you go into a white neighborhood and tell a little white boy to throw a jab, he said he'll throw it like a girl. Like it won't be straight, it'll be like if you tossing a tennis ball. So he was like, you know, he said they already like we were built the fight. Like we're built like that. You know what I mean? And then look at how Jack Dempsey ran through everything. They hated that motherfucker, y'all. They hated him, man. They hated him. And then they just showed the John with my man, I forgot the bull name, Bare Knuckle Bull. Listen, and White Bull caught him. Gazed him, dropped him and everything, right? He ate that shit. He shook that shit off, and like a second later, he put that motherfucker to sleep. Boom. Good night. I'm trying to tell y'all, we different. We're made different. In fact, I'll back up park. Do I want to? I don't feel like squeezing. No, I don't even feel like squeezing no parking spots. Yeah, we're made totally different, y'all. We're not made like everybody else. We're not. We really not. These all this shit they be trying to make to kill us. Like we're literally, our bodies will fight through it. All you got to do is just start eating vegetation, because that's what I tell you. That stuff is for it's for medicine and it's meat and all that. You know what I mean? That's all you got to do. But you know, we don't want to listen. We don't listen to them. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I just wanted to put that out there. I gotta get in here and get this shit done. Shalom, y'all.